Hello and welcome back to Thea the Awakening. Had a lot of stuff happen in the previous episode. Oh, right, we're very encumbered. Making our way back. It's almost like we're really strong and able to take on these 5 skull encounters, but then we also really should have had somebody die in a 4 skull encounter, so... It's hard to say exactly where we're at this point. Especially since I'm not entirely familiar with the Giant DLC. But anyway, we are making our way back to dump off a whole bunch of stuff in the camp. Oh, can't quite make it. Okay. Right, there's no point in resting near the village because we can't harvest the stuff in the village anyway. Alright, inventory. Get rid of the equipped right off the bat. Alright, dumping off the wood. Oh, only 4. Alright, because we're using so much wood in the cooking. That's the thing, is we're actually at a point now where wood starts to become somewhat valuable. I mean, okay, we have a lot of wood still, but... What was it? We needed 600 for that quest? But because we're using so much of it in cooking, it's going to take a while to get there. Oh good, a whole bunch more iron. Because we're actually using that now. Gold. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Oh, that's a lot of gold. Oh. Should really do something about that. I don't like having large stockpiles of gold because that tends to attract dragons and hostile dwarves to your village. I mean, we could probably take it. Well, I don't know. If a dragon attacked, this would not be ideal. Maybe if we built walls. A nice wooden palisade to scare away the dragon. I don't know, video game logic. Alright. A bunch of gems, a whole bunch of leather, a whole bunch of bones, which we're never really going to use any of that. Okay, we should drop off all of the raw ingredients here. Minus the nuts, which we're just going to eat because nuts are awful. Well, actually, I guess we can bake with them. I'm not a huge fan of harvesting them. How did we get this coal? I don't even know. I'm happy to have coal. We must have found it somewhere. There's no way we took the time to harvest that. But, yeah. Alright, it's a really good shield that we just can't use because everybody's already got equipment. Alright, so there's all our cooked food. If we go down here... Oh, we got way too much junk and garbage and refuse and rubbish and all of that kind of stuff here to be dealing with that. Okay, food, meat, pie. Oh wait, we're making a lot of pie. The baking, bird roast. Yeah, because these are all baking stuff. I feel like we're actually starting to get a payoff from that research point. I wasn't convinced at first, but I guess this is more efficient than making the stews and the bigos. Okay. I guess we're good here. Manage supplies. Right, the village doesn't have a lot. We're only eating bird meat. That's good. 92 days worth of food. Beautiful. And it's enough food that we're getting extra movement points. In fact, we're almost at +2 on the movement. Which would be nice to have, but... Okay, while we're at it... We need 10 straw, and I think it was 30 wood. I think it was 30 wood for this dragon. Oops. So let's actually just grab 30 wood. We're going to end up with way more wood than that anyway, but just in case we don't harvest it by the time we get up to the dragon, let's just guarantee that we're going to have... Well... Guarantee. I guess we would need to harvest once because we're going to be camping periodically. But if we camp, we'll be harvesting wood. So this should be sufficient. Okay. And this is actually weighing quite a bit, all of this food. We do not need 92 days worth of food on us, honestly. It's a bit much. I like having lots of varieties, so we're going to take this, we're going to cut that in half. Yeah, save ourselves. I mean, it's only one unit per each, but that's probably fine. They could eat this in the village, but honestly they don't really need to. We'll just do that for now. I don't think we're making that anyway. I think that's everything that we needed here. We've already got 15 people, so we don't need anyone else. So let's go... Oh, the dragon is wandering. Oh, but we wanted to go to here anyway. Right, so how far can we get? We can get up to... We're not even using that extra movement point, are we? That's going to be 2 movement. 2 movement, or I can gather some more cane. And another food source, which will give us another movement point anyway. Yeah, but we've got wood up here too. I don't really need the cane for anything, but I hit the button, so I guess we'll use it. Before we continue here... Alright, we can't... Yeah, we can't use... any stones here, just clay. Just for the sake of showing something off here. 5%, we know that the better material makes a big difference here, like 14%. Coal is actually pretty good as far as getting high quality materials. So that is one reason to have coal. Running away. Oh, we are making... Oh, we're making a lot of Bigos. That's what's going on here. All those mushrooms that we ended up with somehow. Okay. That's why we have so much of it. We are still making it. That's fine. You can camp or decamp. Yeah, you're up to... Well, okay. 4 out of 7... 6 out of 7. So unfortunately, we are going to be slow going. But there's no camping here anyway. We might as well banish some undead. Oh, why did it... Yeah, okay. These are not worth keeping. More Bigos, a Monster Bone. Monster Bone's the most exciting thing there, but whatever. I don't really want to be doing this right now, but I am gonna dismantle a bunch of this. A bunch of the stuff that has lower stats. Why is this? Oh, it's significantly heavier. But also using steel instead of leather in your sword turns out to make a difference. Yeah, well, I mean, that one's better than both of them, so we're just going to dismantle all of that. I could probably get rid of a bunch of this. Not the best. Bad quality crossbow. We could probably be dismantling these as well, because we've got more crossbows than we need. And a 2 will, 15. I think we will dismantle a bunch of these, honestly. Poison doesn't excite me on a blunt weapon. On a piercing weapon it would be good, but on a blunt weapon it's kind of less exciting. Probably dismantle all of these shields. Basically, if it's not 6/6 or better, I'm just getting rid of it at this point. It was a 7, I saw that, but the 4/7. Now keep the 6/6. Oh, armor. I mean, this is a good quality shirt, but this is lighter. So, lighter for the same value, much heavier for less. Okay, we can scrap. All of these armors. 15-3, 18-2, 17-2 is not as good. 9. That's really heavy as well. Let's see. 14-2, but that's pretty light. That's a good mid-range armor, I guess. Medium armor. 13 armor and 3 dex. Those feel comparable. Okay, that's just terrible. Might as well get rid of the one that's not as good. Alright, there we go. Dismantled a whole bunch of stuff. Just got it done so I don't have to worry about it later. Yeah, it's getting dark. Not ideal. Running out of food. Where are we running out of food? Oh, is it because we're only getting 10 bird meat a turn? The only thing we're eating is bird meat and we have 12 people in the village. Okay. Well, I guess you can eat all of the stuff that we're crafting. How's that? Seven. Oh, there's another spider nest that appeared up there. Does it matter where I go here? This way. Okay, get rid of that. Yeah, same number of moves either way.
You travel through the hills in search of resources, and you come across the remains of an old settlement. The houses are small, almost built into the hills themselves. And
I think we've seen this before. I'm just going to click through it. Work together.
Frowns, and her men take a few steps forward, but she raises her hand to stop them.
Socialize. Begin combat. I mean, we outnumber them so badly that it shouldn't matter what they do. Oh, and we have the pretty bandit up front. We'll do the small one first. Oh, my pretty wolf was not able to stun any of the orcs with its beauty. A bandit was, though. There's not even any value in doing this, honestly. Let's just confuse her. She's going to be stronger than anything else they play. Oh, I forgot they had a matriarch, actually. Okay, counter tactics. I mean, let's get rid of everybody else. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And then at this point, I mean, let's just play everybody. Here, Goblin, you can get a buff. Orc, you can get a buff as well. They could have autoed this, I suppose. Okay. I obviously did not calculate that very well, but we get a round 2 to finish things off. Okay.
The conversation. Inside the vault, you find a supply of various wooden logs. You share the spoils and sit by the fire with the orcs. There is an awkward distance between the groups, but it is
and a lot of gold.
The orcs get up to leave.
It's all right.
The leader turns to you once more. Fine. In that case, I shall give you one of my workers instead. One of the orcs you have not noticed earlier steps up and stands by you.
All the foods, more dark wood.
He's much smaller than his warrior friends.
Okay, we'll get rid of that. Yeah, so we've seen that event before, and already, okay, we're up to our max again. A little bit annoying. Wait, where's the other orc worker? Is the other orc worker in the town? Okay, well, you get a thorn for now. 24, I mean, that's 12 pierce damage. It's not the worst it could be. Oh, we just get attacked.
Strange noises in your village at night.
Let's stay vigilant.
Go to sleep and take one last look out of the windows. You see that the ground seems to be moving. You shout to your fellow villagers and soon realize that your home is swarming with rats.
Okay, this is a terrible event. However, I've never actually seen this option before. Four skull hunting might be hard, but this is where all our best gatherers are, right? Negative, we only have a single gatherer here. Okay, but we do have 2 hunters that are also good at gathering.
You set some rat traps and spread out to form a bat tube, herding the rats towards the traps.
Alright, let's give it a try. I actually don't feel particularly good about this. Oh wait, support ally is ranged weapons. Did I give everybody crossbows? I better have given everybody... No, I did not. Right, because these people don't have enough strength to carry things. Okay, I think we lost this. This is terrible. Okay, well, we're gonna go counter offense. Yeah, we're gonna do the lower value counter offenses where we can. 5 wouldn't have helped. We're out of counter offense. We don't have counter tactics, do we? Oh yeah, here that's not gonna do anything. Okay. Support ally. I really should have given these people bows. Well, actually, your health is really high, but you two aren't. We're going to be finishing you off. Okay. So, we just need... we need a few people to tank hits for us. 9, 18, 25 hits. Oh. Oh, you're good. Yeah, all our craftsmen are not the best. Okay, 9, 18. Do that. And then the 7 and 9 and 9. Okay, so that soaks 5 out of 6 hits. Oh, they're trying to... Oh, never mind. I just had this guy selected, so it was going slow here. Unfortunately, that means we're not hitting these with these characters now. I mean, we could anyway. Could just stick support on him. Is he going to survive 2 hits? How's this going to play out? 9, 18 knock you out. 7 knocks you down to 11. 9, 9. Okay, you're only going to get 1 attack. So if we waste this on you, it's not the best. 14 isn't enough to take through this either. 16 would be. Alright, well, we're gonna play that as a body. Play you. See what they play next. 19? Ah. Okay, yeah, we're not even gonna bother buffing you, I don't think. Oh, we have to, because we need alternate people. Yeah, okay. If you attack to the right, I'm going to be somewhat disappointed. Okay, they're trying to do tactical stuff that's not working. I guess counter tactics or counter offense, maybe? Probably counter offense, because counter tactics would have hit the spider. Okay. Okay, I can't do anything. We'll leave the spider. Fine. Okay, we got lucky. Ooh. Alright, that was some progress. Oh, we finally got a hunter on the tactic side. I say finally, but it's fine. Confuse is okay. Counter tactic, counter offense. I think we're gonna do the counter offense first. We hit that. We could counter tactic for 7. I think we're gonna do support ally instead. So yeah, counter offense. Get rid of one of them. Yeah, you're pretty big and tanky though. I mean, we could... we can't first action. Counter offense. I don't think they have a 5 for counter offense. But I'm gonna try. Okay. Mostly because I want them to play everything first. Okay. Confuse isn't gonna matter. Counter tactic isn't gonna matter, so we're gonna support ally here. So at this point, 9 and 9. 18, well, Snake can take a hit for us. Can take 2 hits. Alright, we have to hit you for 12. We'll play you first, actually. Man, they've got a lot of really tough ones here still. 21, huh? Okay, I think at this point, really the best thing for me to do is just to divide the damage up as much as possible. So to hit 21... we'll put her first in. We're not taking any damage here, so it doesn't actually matter. We'll do that. And then support. Okay. I guess if I had planned this out a little bit better, I would have taken out this last one. Oh, I still did. Okay, now they just got the 1. And they get to go first, so whatever. Yeah. Okay, that was a little bit closer than I thought.
Where the traps lie, and you exterminate the vermin with perfect precision. Not only did you save your stocks, but you were also able to salvage some decent materials from the hunt.
Okay. Wow, that is the best that this event has ever gone for me. Usually a whole bunch of people end up with being diseased or something, so it's pretty bad. Gather up what is useful and get rid of the rest.
A couple of the rats are very young and impressionable. Some of you know
Oh,
how
right.
to train animals, so you gain some new furry companions.
Alright, we got a fat rat. Excellent. And a lot of experience. Oh, hey, Undead Ruin. Well, we'll be hitting that on the way back. Okay, Astoya. Okay, what is Mr. Fat Rat good at? Oh, a lot of health. That's because of the forge, it's not innate. Decent strength. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Alright, who? Okay, we have to choose between those, do we? We'll give each of the spiders something there. Fat Rat, yeah, I can't equip anything, really. Gear-wise, I should have looked into this much earlier. Yeah, you got decent crossbow. You don't have any carrying capacity. 4-6. I mean, okay, that is an upgrade for you. 1. Alright, let's equip that. Why are you using this? This is absolute garbage. And like, I don't think I've ever actually adjusted the gear of my people in town, honestly. Alright, well that'll be better than both of those. And that gives you enough extra, well, I mean these aren't that heavy, actually. Alright, what are you doing for armor? 7? You can do better than that. Just take that off so I can see here. Yeah, you can wear up to 200. I mean, we could give you almost give you the big stuff. I mean, we can give you this scaled armor. How's your dex? Actually pretty good. Okay, you got the fur jacket. Yeah, base damage is pretty awful, so we're not going to be giving you anything fun there in particular, but we will... Yeah, we can give you that. That'll be fine. The battle axe... you don't actually have a lot of carrying capacity. Yeah, so where you're at's probably pretty decent, honestly. Alright, that's a pretty good sword, that's pretty good armor. All around I'm happy with that. Okay, that's a fairly mediocre sword. It's because these hammers are pretty heavy too, it doesn't help. Alright. And then, just because we've already been keeping this clear, let's bash all of these mediocre items that we just unequipped. Alright, production. Rat, you can help out with the chicken pie. Okay. Should really be making another party, honestly. I'm scared of the wild encounters though, because stuff's pretty dangerous out there, but I should probably be trying to gather more stuff. Oh, bandits. Wonderful. Alright. Decamp. Doesn't really matter either way. Where do I want to sit at the end of this? I think I want to sit right here, right? This is where we're gonna harvest this. Because either way we get wood. This way we don't need to walk out as far.
You find Needler again, and you see
40
he's
wood.
sewing what looks like a carcass of a sheep. Just get them to the dragon. I'll explain later. I don't want you deciding you don't need me anymore. He's asleep now, so sneaking up shouldn't be so hard.
Alright, 10 and 40. I thought it was 30, but that's fine. We collected more than enough.
You see the dragon, asleep at a nearby hilltop. The cobbler shows you exactly where to place the sheep.
Honestly, I would rather just fight this thing. Auto-resolve, maybe? I'm not entirely sure what our sneaking capabilities are. Oh, not that good, apparently. Well, no, we've got a lot of, like, non-standard damage, but our actual standard damage is not the best. Okay. Counter-offense is going to be stealth. We have... Oh, counter-tactic. Okay, you're good for something. Counter-offense, we don't really have a whole lot going for us. Counter-tactic, we're going to be pretty good, though. 37 will. At this point, I'm not actually going to do this strategically. I think I'm just going to dump my heavy hitters first and see what happens. Well, not enough to get through you. We have a support ally? Oh, just with that. First action, we Might as well forget about it. Alright. Play you. Port ally. And I play somebody else. Okay. Actually, at this point, honestly, I think I'm going to counter-tactic twice, just to remove their options. Are you going to take a bunch of damage? There's a possibility that you might. Nothing else here is particularly useful, so we'll shield. Shield. We could get closer as well, I suppose. They're not particularly suited for it, though. So 11. Well, you do 11. And then I guess we dump the rest of the shield on you. And then you have 16 plus 6 is going to be 22. Do you guys do 22? Not even close. 3, 4, 5. I don't even think that breaks through the shield, so we're not going to get the double poison. Whatever. Oh, now we... no. Not that the doubling that 1 damage is going to matter. Hey, life drain. Nice. Alright, they get to go first. Do we have any counter offense? Oh, we do. And it's high enough level. Okay. Alright, all of our magic on this side now. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Who's our highest damage here? You. Alright, at 5. Support, support, support. Alright.
You snuck up to the spot and placed the sheep there. You go back to the cobbler, and together you watch the dragon. The beast wakes and smells the meat. It flies down to grab his meal and devours it in seconds. All seems normal when suddenly the dragon begins to puff smoke out of his nostrils and mouth. It hangs its tongue out and breathes heavily, then flies off towards a lake nearby.
Quickly finds some higher ground to watch what happens next.
You see the dragon land in the lake and drink water in gallons. It drinks and drinks and drinks, its belly growing larger and larger from the liquid until it explodes. Needler claps his hands and smiles at you. So, the girl?
What happened?
I told you, I knew his weakness. The poor fella suffered from a dangerous type of draconic digestive disorder. At the same time, he was partial to lambs. Visually, strange enough, I think the sight of them irritated him. In any case, I used certain materials, including the ones you brought, to make a fake sheep that would cause a flare-up of his condition. The only remedy then is to drink a lot of water, but I made the sheep so strong he just had to keep on drinking. Almost feel sorry for the fella. But now, for my reward?
Right, the girl. Yeah, not happening, man.
What? But we had a deal.
Well, let's see, we talked about the reward, we're talking, but you're not getting a woman as if she's a piece of meat for sale. We said we talk about it, we are, and guess what? No, sorry mate, no virgins in our village, survival of the human race and all that, you know. I mean, I kind of want to just pick that.
Oh, that? Well, I knew this would be a long shot. I guess I can settle for, an experienced lass.
Yeah, I guess we'll go with this option. Listen, guy, you're weird to be sure, and you have a funny notion of marriage and women, but this being an apocalypse, how about you just join us instead? And who knows, you may get lucky. I mean, one of us could get very, very drunk or something. You never know.
Oh, blast it. Fine, I'll join you, even though you're dishonest.
Okay, what are you? You're a sage. Okay. Yeah, you got some decent stats. Unfortunately, you're also member 17, which means that we're going to have to split into two parties again. So we'll have to see how that plays out here. Okay, well, we don't want... Well, I say we don't want that, but we don't actually have a lot of gear in this party at the moment.
You go back to the dead dragon and gather up his remains, and you find a small lair where the beast kept some treasures.
Okay, some dragon leather, some dragon bone. It's a lot of dragon bone. Excellent. Gold and diamond. More is always useful, I suppose. We have 17. Group limit 16. Is it going to let me keep 17 in the party as long as I don't try to form a new expedition? I wonder. Well, for science, I guess we'll just see what happens. We're going to camp here. 490. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a long shot. Or a lot of work, I suppose I should say. Well, what happens if I put all my best people on it? 2 turns. Okay. In that case, there's no point in going above 245. Hey, okay. So every 2 turns we get 5 moonstone, and that means that the rest of this we can just grab stuff. Okay. And just camp here overnight, I guess. Is it going to let me do this? Apparently. I guess that limit only applies when I'm forming a new party. That's good to know. Alright, villagers idle. I can fix that in a moment here. Yes, if you go to inventory... Actually, let's just see... Where is it? Priswit. You would be a Priswit. Or Perzuit, rather. Yeah, we could use more gear. But anyway, production. We're just gonna dump other people out everything. So that... Oh, we can only go 15 anyway, so we are gonna get the notification. Never mind. There aren't enough resources here to avoid having a notification every single turn. Oh well, it'll be fine. Yes, skill point. Skill point get. Okay. And we're starting to get some moonstone. So now we want to unlock something that requires moonstone, or that can use moonstone, so like swords. And then we can start making some better material, some better equipment. Let's see, it's bone. This is probably what it's going to be. I mean, we could go axes as well. Armor eventually would get us to the heavier armors, but that's going to require multiple skill points, and we really just want something that's going to use skill points so that we can craft something better. Okay, so we'll start with... Oh, that's a lot of iron. How did we end up with so much iron? So it's actually 4 research per sword here. 4-5 for default. 3-5. Yeah, see these bones. I'm never going to use these bones for anything. I can't imagine. 6-6. That's pretty heavy for a one-hander. 7-6 and 2 stealth. 8-6-2-2. Yeah, I mean, I could play around with all these just to keep checking it out. 8-6-6-2. This is a one-handed weapon. Like, this is going to improve things dramatically. Perfectus. What happens if I just do this? 16-6-2 magic on a one-handed weapon. Also 12. Okay, but what if I use gold instead? 13-6-2 magic, 2 will. You want to be using up this gold, that's the thing. but it's so much less damage. I mean, really, double Moonstone is the way to go, as far as getting really good gear out of this. Probably want to up that as much as possible. I don't really feel like burning Ancient Wood just for a slight increase in that possibility, but we will use our coal for this. Increase the chance of getting a good Perfectus. So we can make 3 of these. They're not that heavy. It gives you a little bit of magic, but it gives you some really nice damage stats on a one-handed weapon that isn't too heavy. Alright, you're coming down here. And that means we have 2 good craftsmen doing the same thing. That's what we've got going on with this. So let's put you on the battle slingshots. Okay. And yeah, these are going to be finished soon. That's fine. Okay, so we can start making something better as far as actually gaining some better equipment out of it. I'm just curious about checking some other things. Yeah, we can get Life Leech. I mean, this is actually higher damage than the previous one because of the Life Leech. I mean, that would be an option. Out of curiosity, yeah, 10. I think that Mithril is actually better. Dragon, Mithril. This is lighter, more research, higher damage still. What if I use Diamond? It's lower, it's a ton of research, and it's also going to have, is it 4 random buffs, I think Diamond gives you? Or is that just on jewelry? Anyway, that's something to keep in mind. I might... or gold. 7-6 is gold instead of mithril. Oh, 4 damage. Yeah, the Dragon Slayer is really nice. I could also be saving it for 2-handed swords. What do those require? More materials, obviously. Probably the same ones. Metal, wood, stone or bone, and then leather, stone, gem, and metal. Yeah, looks like it's the same to me. Yeah, warriors can wield them in one hand. We have a few warriors. Might be worth doing. Alright, well at this point I think we just hit end turn a whole bunch of times. Oh. Before I forget. Let's up that to 3. Okay.
The night is quiet and calm, but suddenly the ground shakes beneath your feet without any warning. You feel the grumbling of the earth, and you fear Mokosh's wrath is upon you. But this tremor feels somehow different, less natural.
This is our village, okay.
There is a series of distant thuds and groans, then several short yet violent rhythmic shakes. Then, slowly, the sounds and the tremors move away.
Alright, we get Blessing of Will on some people. Alright. Stuff is happening, getting some Moonstone. Yeah, and at this point we're just farming research, basically. I don't even need to click on these things, honestly, although I will take the time to equip these where I can. Let's see, that's 72. I could. That would be an upgrade. I don't know if I really want you to have that. I said I was going to take the time to equip it. That was a lie. I'm actually going to equip that on the Expedition Force. Well. The Holy Hog brings many blessings. What will they be on this day? The Hog's holy presence brings luck to your gatherers. We get 9 fruit, and more importantly, we get some experience and some research. Right. We didn't get high quality on either of them. Okay. Well, we'll do that.
You have heard tales of dragons and beastly demons roaming the skies, and where there are dragons, there is surely treasure. In the past, such an endeavor would seem like madness, but now that you have rebuilt your population and armed them to their teeth, you're surely ready for some real action.
Oh, so is it because I have good enough... I just crafted a decent sword? Is that why I got this?
Your scouts mark the location of potential beast lairs.
Good. Is that the only one? Alright, we got that goblin village we should still go visit at some point.
The air around you grows stale, and a black cat crosses your path.
Right, well, onwards we go. Okay, this could be a sign of trouble.
Black cats are known associates of witches, or worse. But then again, several well-meaning spirits take such form, so this could go either way, really.
Fortune favors the
You
bold.
continue your journey in hopes it was just a cat. As soon as you cross the line where the cat has run, you feel a blessing upon your group.
Oh,
The cat must have been a Dola, a friendly guardian demon.
okay. Take the experience. Oh hey, we leveled up from that. Thanks, cat. Strength and stuff. Ooh, more gathering. That's good. More strength here. Gathering on the spider. Whatever. I feel like these are people that didn't need strength, unfortunately. I'd kind of like the craftsman to get some strength, although craft on the craftsman's not bad. Okay. Right, we got another one of these. We didn't get a good quality on that either. You're all using two-handed weapons. Okay, you... the one-handed sword for now. We're probably just going to equip all of these again when we're done. Although really we could build better low-quality swords too. In fact, since Dervin is no longer doing anything, we might as well craft a low-quality sword. This is only a sword made out of pure gold, so poor quality. Actually, that is pretty poor quality, honestly. Research isn't bad, though. Let's see, Dryad wood, would that help? Makes you more attractive, and also a lot lighter. Decent damage stats. It was actually more damage, isn't it? Yeah, more damage. Less will. I don't need the will, though. I think... I don't think I need the Dryad wood for anything. Ancient wood, I mean, that would make this really good, actually. I don't want to make it really good, because... I would like to save some of this stuff. Okay, what does Darkwood do for us? Poison instead of attractiveness. You know, that's probably more worthwhile, honestly. Oh, it's so much heavier, though. Well, I don't want to use all of my Dryad wood for this, but I will use... I will do this 3 times. I will hope for high quality. Confirm. We'll build 3 of these for the 3 people that are using one-handed swords that don't have a lot of carrying capacity. Put you in there. We'll get some decent research from that. We also need to get some more recipes going here. More food. Okay, let's use the nuts. And oh, we're completely out of bird meat. Okay. It's fine. We'll use regular meat. Make pierogies out of nuts? I guess. Alright, we'll move these up. Move one of our competent craftsmen to that slot. Any other roasted meals we can make, or are we going to go back to cooked meals? Well, we have a lot of this. So let's... Oh, I guess we're making meat pierogies, and the walnut is, or whatever, is making the the pastry. That makes a bit more sense. I was like, walnut stuffed pierogies, that's kind of weird, but okay. Wheat stuffed pierogies wouldn't make any sense, so I clued into what's going on here. Okay. We're gonna do that. More pierogies. Any other roasted foods that we want to get rid of? I guess vegetables we can put with roasted as well. Make some sausages. Okay. Gotta use that garlic. Pierogies and sausages. Okay, that sounds like a good part of a balanced diet there. Bird roast, chicken pie, pierogi, and sausages. Could do worse. Anyway, I think that's going to be enough for this part. So we're starting to actually gather some moonstone in large quantities. We're probably just going to leave that party up there for another whole day. And then come back with like 100 moonstone. That would be nice. And build some stuff. And in the meantime, yeah, you can see we went from just getting the sword to already 2/3 of the way through here. I mean, we're still making the slingshots as well, but that's going to be nice, because then we can start getting some more recipes. In particular, building a moonstone palisade might be kind of funny. That would give us a lot of defense in the village for sure. But we'll think about doing stuff like that in the next part. I will see you then.